Okay, and with that, we are live from Field 9 at the Tinsley Athletic Complex here in Bossier City in an elimination game this morning. One of these two teams' World Series run comes to an end this afternoon right here on field number 9. It's going to be Tennessee, the squad out of Greenbrier. Lost yesterday to Georgia, 6-1 versus the Texas squad out of Longview, Texas. Lost to a quality South Carolina squad yesterday, 8-5. And lefty on the mound for Texas is number 10, Logan Biddle. Logan started the pool play game over here the other day. Defense behind him, left to right. Out there in left field is Mason Hackler. In center field, Jalen Brooks. Jacob Hamilton's out in right. At third base, we've got Kason Amos. Shortstop is Camden Estes. At second base, Carson Payne. And the first baseman is Bryson Mims. And behind the plate, Markavian Mumphrey. Make a couple adjustments to my scorebook here before I tell you about the coaching staff. Manager Will Payne. Assistant coach Alan Amos. And the other assistant is Brandon Estes. We are ready to go. And Logan Luker will lead things off here for Tennessee. Logan is playing shortstop for this Tennessee squad. And a reminder, let me rephrase that. The first time I'm going to tell you, I have about a dozen. Share. First pitch from Biddle to Luker is a fastball that misses away. Driven. Second baseman makes a diving stop. From his knees, he throws over to second after the out. And one down for this Texas squad on 2 pitches. That was Carson Payne at second base making the play. So Easton Bolton steps in. The first pitch he sees from Biddle, he's going to take high and away for ball number 1. Inside corner, strike 1. I'm going to leave the crowd mic up a little higher as these games get more important, so you feel like you're in the ballpark a little bit more than you would typically. I don't know, unless the umpire or somebody starts saying some crazy things, and then we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. That ball's hit. Third baseman breaks on it, makes the play, cleanly throws over, and in time. 2 down.
At bat, number 19, River Hilliard.
Good start here on the mound for Biddle. 5 pitches, 2 relatively softly hit putouts. And the first pitch looked like a little breaking ball inside to Hilliard. Almost clipped him on the front foot. It's 1-0. And River Hilliard is playing catcher today. He's behind the plate for this Tennessee squad. Saw him on the mound in pool play. Got a good arm. And as we know, Texas is going to try to swipe bags when they get on. That flow tie. And if you notice, the umpires today are wearing pink. The cancer awareness statement they've made today. Driven hard up the middle. First base run of the day for Tennessee comes via the 2-out single to center field.
Now batting number 7, Thomas Harris.
And Hilliard is aboard. And Thomas Harris is going to step in left on left here. 2 outs here in the top of the first. And after pool play, we are no longer timed. We are going 6 innings today. With a couple exceptions. We started talking 10-run rule, but we're a long way from that. The first pitch from Biddle misses away. It's 1-0. Big hack. And a fastball that might have been a hair high. It's 1-1. Tennessee wearing the same unis they wore yesterday, and Texas in the white, red hat, high blue socks. Good curveball. Swung on and missed. It's 1-2. So Biddle goes to the breaker on 1-1 and has Harris off balance. Strike 3 called into the inning, and Texas heads to the dugout. Scoreless after half an inning. We're going to come back with the bottom of the first here live on the DYB Facebook page. You are watching Texas versus Tennessee in an elimination game here live from Bossier City. Okay, that is Mason Poss, starting pitcher for Tennessee today. And the defense behind him, you've got out in left, Jet Shepard. Out in right, Thomas Harris. Your center fielder is Audie Bundy. Infield left to right, Bryson Krantz at third base. Logan Luker at short, Easton Bolton at second. Bryson Adams over at first, and behind the plate is River Hilliard. Coaching staff, Justin Poss. The manager, assisted by Garner Harns and Matthew Bolton. Harris, sorry about that. Garner Harris. Those two R's ran together, look like an R and an N. Harris. All right, looks like they're ready to go after the couple warm-up tosses there. And Bryson Mims can lead things off here for the Texas squad. Bryson's out there playing first base. These young men from Longview, Texas. Sharp-looking uniforms today. First pitch coming now from Poss to Mims. Fouled straight back. It is 0-1. Another foul. First baseman's going to give chase, but he runs out of room pretty quickly over there. And Mims is behind 0-2 to lead this one off for Texas. Strike 3 swinging on a good breaking ball. The first out of the game comes via the strikeout. Texas, Camden Estes. Camden Estes is playing shortstop today for Texas. That's a good pitch on the outside corner. Strike number 1. Looks like he went to something off speed. Hung on to it a fraction too long, and that misses wide. 1-1. Same story on the 1-1 pitch. And Poss is working quickly here in the first. Big rip at the 2-1. It counts even at 2 now. Another swing and miss. Out number 2 is a swing and strikeout for Poss. He's got the good stuff working early here. 2 up, 2 down for Texas, both swinging strikeouts. And Mason Hackler steps in, the left fielder for this Texas squad today. Strike 1. Not much you can do with that pitch. First pitch, curveball. Crosses the plate on the outside part of the plate, and you just got to watch that. Tip your cap. It's 1-1 now. Big swing and a miss. So Poss has got a chance to go 3 up, 3 down and strike out the side here. Let's see if he goes back to the breaker. No one's come close to that yet. Oof, just misses the outside part of the plate. 2-2. Strike 3 swinging. What an inning by Poss. 3 up, 3 down, all swinging strikeouts. We're going to head to the second inning now. Still squared at 0. You're watching Texas and Tennessee in an elimination game here in the ozone level of the 2024 Division I DYB World Series. We are back. Biddle back on the mound. Threw 12 pitches in the first. And Mason Poss, the opposing starting pitcher, is going to step in here for Tennessee. And again, I would like you to, if possible, click that share button. These young men deserve to have as many eyes on them as we can possibly get on them. They worked hard to get here. This may be the last time you see them. Some of them, the youth baseball comes to an end today.
Now batting, number 26, Mason Poss.
And for those of you tuning in from Tennessee, in an odd and weird turn of events, my literal day job is to cover Longview High School athletics. So Longview is representing Texas in this tournament. So all of these young men, I'll be calling their high school games. So I'm going to call them Lobos a few times, and you'll know who I'm talking about. It's Texas. And the first pitch from Biddle misses away. 1-0. And for those of you watching on Longview Game Day, you're used to this voice. Good or a bad thing is irrelevant, but it's 1-1 now on Poss. Strike 2 is on a foul tip. And if you are watching for Longview, say this with a little bit of jest, shame on you. It's only an hour here. Strike 2. Oh, strike 3, sorry. Curveball outside corner, got him looking. Biddle puts away Poss.
Now batting, number 0, Bryson Adams.
So the first out of the inning is a K looking, and Bryson Adams steps in. Lefty swinging first baseman for Tennessee. And he takes a good swing at an inside fastball and fouls it back. Swings at a breaking ball. It bounces in there, so Biddle is way ahead here, 0-2 on Adams. And that just misses low. Biddle's fastball almost looks like it has some two-seam or sinking action. Not the velocity we've seen from some of the starters here, but deceptive delivery. Pretty good stuff from the young man on the mound, the lefty. We obviously saw the stuff that the pitcher Poss has from Tennessee, so good pitching matchup here. 2-2 count coming. 2-2 pitch coming, scratch that. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So a bit of a pitcher's duel here early in this one. And again, this is an elimination game, so The loser of this one's
Now batting number 10,
DYB World
Jonah
Series comes to an end this
Harris.
afternoon. And Jonah Harris steps in. Jonah didn't start in the field in this one, but he will have to play a couple innings out there because DYB, everyone plays the entire game for the most part. 2 innings in the field, and you have to hit when your turn in the order comes up, whether that's 12 or 11. And Biddle's first pitch comes back across the inside corner. Ground ball to short. Smooth play made out there by Estes, and that's it for the top of the second. This one's moving quickly here. We're going to head to the bottom of the second. Still tied at 0, Texas versus Tennessee live in an elimination game here. It looks like we are ready to go, but Texas hitters taking his time headed to the plate. Here we go. And that is Markavian Humphrey.
Markavian Humphrey.
Again, Texas in white, red hats, and blue socks. Swung on a miss there. Good pitch by Poss. Again, 3 up, 3 down for Longview in the first. All 3 strikeouts. Bunt attempt. Markavian bunts through the 1-1, so it's 1-2 now. And Poss's 2-2 is going to stay a little bit high. Full count now. Ball 4. First base runner of the day for Texas. It's going to be a full count walk to Markavian Humphrey.
Now at the bat, number 10, Logan Biddle.
So Logan Biddle, the opposing pitcher, steps in here for Texas. And lefty swinging. The throw behind Mumford thought about it, but he is back long before the throw. And Texas, Mumphrey's asking if that was a ball. It was not. 1-0 coming. He's off and running. Driven up the middle, past the second baseman, and Mumphrey makes the turn. He's going to head to third. The throw's late, and Biddle has the second on the throw. So Texas now runners on second and third, and nobody down here in the second.
Now batting, number 30, Jalen Brooks.
Almost got unfortunate there. The second baseman broke to the bag to cover on the stolen base attempt. The ball was hit hard, but right where he was headed, he just couldn't make the play. It was hard hit. Brooks is up. This is Jalen Brooks with a chance to drive in a run or two here for Texas, and he takes a first pitch breaking ball from Poss. Lands in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Another breaking ball. So Brooks is behind 0-2 here.
0-2.
That misses just a little bit high. So with the infield back, Brooks just needs to find a way to make a little contact here. And he does not. Strike 3 swinging. Poss with a big strikeout.
Up to bat, number 7, Carson Payne.
First pitch to Carson Payne coming. Drip, hitting the right field. It's shallow. It's going to fall. First run's going to score. The second run follows, and Carson Payne drives in 2 with an RBI single to right field, and Texas leads early 2-0. Nice piece of hitting there by that young man.
At the bat, number 2, Jacob Hamilton.
So Jacob Hamilton steps in. And Jacob is out in right field this morning, looking to keep the rally going for Texas. Throw over, and Payne is back, but the ball gets away. And Payne ends up on second on the throw. So run number 3, or potential run number 3, is going to be in scoring position now for Texas with 1 down here, and Jacob Hamilton at the plate. And that's in there for a strike. Jacob's dad, Johnny, the assistant athletic director over there at Longview High School. Older brother, sophomore this year, sprouted up to about 6'3" or 6'4", looking to win the QB job on a team with state championship aspirations. But Jacob's coming fast himself. Here comes the 0-1 to Hamilton. Curveball. Swung on and missed. Family of athletes is what I'm trying to get at here. And he's behind 0-2. And Poss got a chance to come away with a big strikeout here. Throws back, and that's into center field. And the runner advances to third now with less than 2 outs. So Hamilton in the same position moments ago that Payne himself was. Find a way to make contact here, and he cannot. So the throw down, and Payne's back in time. So Poss with another big strikeout, and 2 outs here.
Now batting number 2, Jacob. Number 16, Carson Amos.
Swung on and 3-hop to the shortstop. Play made fairly cleanly, and he's off the bag. The run's going to score. Scratch that. I wasn't looking at first base. He's able to get back and tag the runner, so the run doesn't score. We'll see you back here in about 5 minutes. We're going to have a hydration break.
5-minute hydration break. 5-minute hydration break.
Alrighty, folks, so during the hydration breaks, I'm going to take my breaks, so I got no choice but to let you stare at a blank field, but it is what it is.
Five-minute hydration break is now over. You may take the field.
Okay, hydration break is over. And Biddle's going to toss a few warm-up tosses here before we are back underway. And Audie Bundy going to lead things off here for this Tennessee squad out of Greenbrier, Tennessee, looking to stave off elimination.
Ball's in, coming out on 2.
You can hear the umpire told him he's got 2 warm-up tosses left. See if we got any defensive replacements out there this inning. It looks like we don't just yet, but I'm almost certainly missing something. All right, Bundy steps in. Bundy's playing center field for this Tennessee squad. Texas pushes across 2 in the bottom of the second. First pitch from Biddle to Bundy. He shows bunt, and he misses high and away. This particular field, we've talked about it all week, plays very differently than field number 10. The wind seems to constantly be blowing steadily out to center field. So that misses away. So anything in the air to the outfield gets a little bit tricky, and the odds of it leaving the park increase dramatically over here. 2-0 now. And Bundy swings through a 2-0 fastball. Tennessee rocking the Vols colors today. He has to dance out of the way of that one. 3-1 now. Shows bunt. Looked like he might have been taken all the way. Now the count is full. If he were going to bunt, that was a good one to bunt at. Full count pitch from Biddle. Swung on, dribbled to the shortstop. Estes fields it cleanly and converts the out at first. One down here for Tennessee.
Number 13, Braxton Green.
Braxton Green. He takes the first pitch from Biddle in there for a strike. And that misses high. Another ground ball. Two-hopper to the third baseman. And that's over in time. So an efficient couple innings here on the mound for Biddle.
Now batting, number 1, Bryson Krantz.
And 6 in a row retired for Biddle. And Bryson Krantz steps in. And that's a called strike. That's hit well to left, but foul. The left field line is completely blocked out of my view. I can see about to the third baseman and nothing past that. Looked like he hit it well though. And the 0-2 from Biddle coming. Oh, a breaking ball. Drops in there, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Tennessee. Headed to the bottom of the third here in this elimination game live in Bossier City. Texas leads Tennessee 2-0. All right, we are ready to roll here in the bottom of the third.
Number 13, Graham Poole.
And Graham Poole's going to lead things off for this Lobo team. Sorry, there's the first time for this Texas team. Spent a lot of time with Graham. As he fouls that back on Friday nights. He leads the Lobos out of the tunnel. one of the ball boys for the football team out there in Longview. A 1 from Poss. That misses away. So I'll remind you again, click that share button and let some folks know that we've got a good quality elimination baseball game going here live. And they need to be watching. Graham flares it in the center and it's going to drop. So Graham Poole is on with a single, lead things off here for Texas in the bottom of the third.
Now batting number 24, Parker Manchak.
So Parker Manchak steps up, and Parker's hitting in the 11th spot of the order for Texas. Top of the order waiting on deck. Let's see if the third base coach down there, Will Payne, asked Parker to lay one down here and advance the runner. See if the top of the order can drive him in. We're not ready to go here with the pitch yet. Here we go. Looks like Poss is set. Poole leads off at first. Manchak takes strike one. The 0-1 misses, and that is pitch number 35 for Poss. As far as pitch counts go, maybe 36, 35 unofficially. And that misses. So if he reaches 40 and goes above it, he is unavailable to pitch if Tennessee can fight off elimination and play tomorrow. But there is no tomorrow if they can't win, so makes the conversation a little more difficult for the coach. Nice slide and stop there by the second baseman. It's just in time. What a play out there by Easton Bolton. But it works like a sacrifice for Manchak and sends the runner to second.
Number 4.
Bryson Mims steps in for the second time today, and Poss got him in the first, and coach is going to go talk to his pitcher. And as I said, he's got a tricky decision to make here. Do you think your offense can come back and win here and let you play tomorrow and have him available for that game, or do you use him to get you there? We'll see in a couple pitches. So Mims steps in, potential run number 3 now in scoring position, but 1 down for Texas. And that is Poole out there at second. And Mims takes one in there for a strike. He throws back, but Poole's there in plenty of time. 39th pitch coming from Poss. And that's hit hard right at the shortstop. It's going to be a double play. Hit hard, but right at the shortstop. Unlucky for Mims, and Poss gets out of the inning before that decision has to be made. We're going to head to the top of the 4th here. Live, Tennessee trails Texas 2-0. Okay, we are back, and it looks like, I can't tell if we have a new pitcher or not. We are going to have a new pitcher. Poole's going to take the mound, and the ending ends with a double play, and that's just baseball. Bad luck for Mims. He absolutely smoked that right at the shortstop. Nothing Poole could do. He was out at second. So Poss gets out of a little mini jam, 39 pitches. And Tennessee still only trails by 2. And like I said before this one began, if they're playing on field 9, it's going to come down to the last at bat. It has for a week and a half straight. And I suspect it's going to be no different for this one. So Poole is going to be the pitcher now. And Bryson Jet Shepard is going to lead things off for Tennessee.
Number 15, Brett Jet Shepard.
And Jet Shepard, the 12th lineup spot here. Poole induces a grounder to third. Fielded cleanly, thrown over, and 1 pitch, 1 out. It's been a theme for the Texas pitchers here early in this one. Ground balls induced early in the count. Never a bad thing.
Number 14, Logan Luker.
And Logan Luker steps in. And Luker lined out to the second baseman to start the game. And Poole catches the outside corner with a strike. Just missed the outside corner. So Poole to Luker. Another ground ball. Shortstop fields it. Gonna be a tough play. Throws high. And he's out. So another ground out. Left side of the infield. And the first pitch from Poole to Bolton is outside for a ball. And Poole working quickly. And that misses. So Poole behind his first hitter here, the fourth, 2-0. Hit hard into the hole between short and third. And a 2-out base runner for Tennessee as Bolton singles on a 2-0 pitch.
After that, number 19, River Hilliard.
And River Hilliard steps in. River singled his first time up. And again, a wind casually blowing out. They throw over behind Bolton, but he's in there safely. Looks like a breaking ball from Poole there. A little bit low. And it's 2-0 to the next batter as well. So back-to-back hitters after Poole started the inning off, inducing grounders early in the count. He's gone to 2-0 on. We are in the heart of the order here. Rivers hitting in the 3 spot. Harris waits behind him. And we're a swing away from this being a tie game. Hit up the middle. And Hilliard singles with 2 outs.
Thomas Harris.
So Harris is going to bat now with 2 on. A little 2-out rally going here for Tennessee. These boys from Greenbrier put a little pressure on the Texas defense here, who we saw have some issues in Poole play. And Poole catches the outside corner with a strike. Back in Poole play on. Going to have a pinch runner now. Or courtesy runner, whatever you call it here. Back on Friday in Poole play, the Texas defense failed to convert what felt like a half a dozen balls put in play. It could have and probably should have been outs. So here we go. 0-1 pitch, another breaking ball, and that's driven into right field. Runner held. He's being waved. Nope, he's back. So back-to-back-to-back singles. The first base coach is wondering why his runner didn't leave on contact. There's 2 outs. Should have been run number 1 across, but it is not. So Harris singles and Mason Poss with a chance to erase what could be a potential loss off the ledger here if he can poke one into right field. And that's away. 1-0. Tennessee threatening here. Bases loaded. All of this coming with 2 outs. Back-to-back-to-back singles. Hit hard. Third baseman fields it foul. Strike 1. All right, 0-1 coming. 1-1, I'm sorry. Calls time. Cloud cover rolls in. The ball's dribbled foul. Mumphrey's over to grab it, but doesn't stray too far from the plate, and it is 1-2 now on Poss. So Poole got the first 2 hitters of the inning to ground out softly, and then is allowed back-to-back-to-back singles here, and we're in a spot where it's bases loaded, 2 down for Tennessee. Up the middle, that's going to score at least 1. Run number 2, the tying run's held at third. Good throw from center field, and it's 2-1. So 4 consecutive singles with 2 outs. Makes this a 1-run ball game.
Now batting, number 0, Bryson Adams.
And Bryson Adams steps in, lefty swinging first baseman. Popped straight back to the net, foul. And I saw Bryson the first time Tennessee played over on this field hit a couple balls really, really hard. So I know he is very capable of hammering one in the gap here and making this a couple-run Tennessee lead. That's grounded to the first baseman in foul territory. So Poole is going to be ahead of another hitter 0-2 here with the bases loaded, and see if he can put him away and get Texas back in the dugout, still leading. So Poole set for the 0-2. Adams is ready. Curveball just misses the outside corner. The throw behind him, almost get him at first. Mims gets the tag down, but Poss is back in time. Close play. So the 1-2. Right at Mims. Line drive. That ball was hit hard, just bad luck for Adams. That one could have scored 3. We're going to head to the bottom of the 4th. 2-1 here in an elimination game. Texas leads. Okay, back quickly before we've had a chance to throw one warm-up toss, but a little tighter now. Just as Texas got unlucky to end the bottom of the 3rd, Tennessee gets unlucky and lines out to end the top of the 4th. Texas clinging to a 1-run lead here, and a fortunate sequence of events for Texas there, because if those batted ball events happen in a different order, Tennessee very likely has the lead, as that ball would have probably been a double down the line if Mims wasn't over there covering the bag. But either way, it's 2-1 now. And that's just baseball. That's why we love this sport so much. Camden Estes, the 2-hole hitter for Texas. He's going to lead things off here in the 4th. And Camden was a victim of a Poss strikeout back in the 1st inning, and Poss looks like he is out. And at 39 pitches, will probably make it past the 40-pitch mark, as I doubt he'd throw one pitch and then be removed. But we've seen odder things this week. And dribbled to the second baseman, 1 pitch out. So he could, in theory, be removed after getting the 1 pitch out. So 1 down quickly for Texas.
Now to bat, number 11, Mason Hackler.
Mason Hackler steps in, and Poss got him swinging in the 1st. The first pitch away. It's 1-0. Good looking pitch, but it misses away. It's 2-0. Hit hard, really hard. Center fielder is over, and Hackler's on with a 1-out single.
Now batted, number 42, Markavion Mumphrey.
And Mumphrey steps in with a runner on first now and 1 down. That ball is elevated a little bit more. It's a 3-1 ball game. So Mumphrey, victim of the strikeout back in the 1st as well. And Hackler takes off and swipes second easily on the 1st pitch. So now Texas got a runner in scoring position with 1 down. And 4-5 due up in the order here. Big swing from Mumphrey. Didn't look like he was trying to serve something into that little hole between 1st and 2nd with that swing. That was a crooked number swing. 1-1. Hits the plate and gets away. And Hackler's going to advance to 3rd on the wild pitch, and it's 2-1 now. And Mumphrey back into a situation here. We've seen a few Texas hitters in this morning, needing to put a ball in play against a pitcher. Quality stuff. If you can find a way to make contact, it's probably 3-1 here. Obviously with a couple exceptions. Pop out won't do it. 2-1 coming. Shows bunt. And bunts it back for a strike. And now it's 2-2. A good pitch to hit there. And Markavion walked his first time up to lead off the 2nd. Oof. Good looking 2-2 pitch just off the plate. And the count is full. Full count pitch from Poss. Curveball catches the inside part of the plate. Huge pitch, and I mean massive pitch there. And now we've got 2 down. Got a chance to get out of this jam here.
Now batting, number 10, Logan Biddle.
And Logan Biddle steps in. And Logan, he lined a single his first time up. Takes the first pitch away, and barring a wild pitch or a throwing error, Biddle's going to need another single here. Push across run number 3 for Texas. Hard hit, and actually not hard hit. 3-hopper to the second baseman, fielded cleanly, and he's safe. Run number 3 does score. He beats out an infield single. So Biddle's speed caused some issues with Tennessee defense there. And Jalen Brooks steps in with a 2 outs and a runner on for Texas. Now leading 3-1. He's off and running, and he's going to steal second without a throw. And the first pitch called a strike on Jalen Brooks. So obviously a ton of speed at second, so a single. And Jalen's got a chance to give his team a 3-run lead. Hit hard into the hole. Biddle was running. He's going to go ahead and make the turn for home and score on an infield single. Wow. Heck of a piece of base running there from Biddle. Takes off to steal third base. Has it stolen. The gap vacated by the third baseman is right where Brooks hit it. And Biddle just kept on running.
Now batting, number 7, Carson Payne.
So Carson Payne steps in. And Poss, he is going to be removed by Coach Coach Justin Poss, presumably his father. And we're going to have a pitching change here with 2 outs in the 4th, and Texas leading 4-1. So Biddle's speed got him on the bases, and his speed got home run number 4 for Texas. And we're an out away from another hydration break.
River Hilliard comes to the game for Mason Poss, leading the game with 53 pitches.
And River Hilliard is going to move from behind the plate where he started the day out to the mound. And he's tasked with keeping this a 3-run game. The Tennessee offense only trailing by 3 here. A couple innings left in this one. And again, this is an elimination game. Loser World Series run ends. And I want to tell you about the DYB. It's dedicated to building the youth in our communities to become the responsible leaders and parents of tomorrow. The real goal is to teach teams fair play, love of God and country, and leave them better equipped for life as a result of lessons learned through the game of baseball. Help them by volunteering your services at dybusa.org. And Carson Payne steps in and flies it to center field. Left center fielder's over and makes the play. And that's it for the bottom of the 4th. We're going to head to a hydration break. But Texas pushes a couple more across and leads 4-1. We'll see you back here in a couple minutes for the top of the 5th inning.
Stand with play. We play stand. Why does sister do that, man? Why does sister do that? You got to put a line back. Natural hair. That just makes you like a jump. That's
Five-minute hydration break is now over.
Okay. I'm hydrated. I think pull back out on the mound for Texas. Through 20 pitches back in the fourth. Looks like Jonah Harris will lead things off here for this Tennessee squad. Needing base runners as they're down to their last 6 outs here in this one, trailing by 3. Both teams put together a little 2-out rally there to score their last, let me see the last 3 runs of the game.
Now batted number 10, Jonah Harris.
So Poole on the mound doesn't have the stuff, the pure stuff that Biddle has. But he's throwing strikes and relying on his defense, which for the most part has been solid here for Texas. 0-1. That misses away. 1-1. And Harris grounded out his first time up. And he's going to ground a 3-hopper to the shortstop, Estes. And another 3-pitch ground out for Tennessee. The Texas defense almost looks like a completely different defense than the one we saw in pool play. But that's what pool play was for. Kind of work out the nerves or whatever may have been causing that. Looked like a different team today. 1 out. First pitch in there to Audie Bundy. He's going to miss up and in. And Audie also grounded out his first time up. And also grounded out to the shortstop. Big swing. Strike 1. And Poole's 1-1 pitch bounces in there. Biddle, who started the game on the mound for Texas, did not reach the 40 pitch mark. So if Texas is able to hang on, he'll be available tomorrow. Strike two, it's 2-2 now. Poss, the starter for Tennessee, on the other hand, will not be available if they're able to advance. And 2-2 misses the outside corner. Got a full count pitch now coming to Bundy from Poole. Strike three called, outside corner. 2 down. Tennessee down to 5 outs now.
Number 13, Braxton Green.
And Braxton Green steps in. It won't surprise you to learn that he grounded out his first time up. First pitch from Poole to Green. Catches the zone, strike number 1. Curveball, and a good one. Strike 2, so two strike count coming to Green here from Poole. Chance to get his team back in the dugout with a 1-2-3 inning with a good pitch here. Another curveball popped up into shallow center. The center fielder's up and makes the play. So 3 up, 3 down for Tennessee. We'll be back here with the bottom of the 5th here in just a couple seconds. You're watching live elimination play here from Bossier City, Louisiana. Alrighty, we are back. Number 19 is back out on the mound after throwing 1 pitch last inning. And I believe we're at Jacob Hamilton in the order for Texas, and we are.
Now batting, number 2, Jacob Hamilton.
And Jacob struck out his first time up. Takes a good fastball from Hilliard in there for a strike. And Hilliard is set almost before he gets the pitch, the throwback from the catcher. As soon as he gets it, he's ready to go. Hamilton steps out, he's back in. 1-1 coming. Fouled towards the first baseman, but didn't quite get there. So Hamilton behind here, 1-2. Uh-oh. Curveball. 2-strike curveball came back and hit Hamilton on the helmet. He looks like he's okay. If you're going to get hit in the head by a pitch, that's the one you'd choose if you had to make that choice.
Now that in number 16, Tayson Amos.
Let's see if Amos here can ground out his first time up. Looks to bunt Hamilton over if they just let him run. Got some speed over there at first. Hamilton's off on the first pitch. They throw down, and he's in without a slide. So runner in scoring position for Texas again here in the 5th. And Amos at the plate. Good swing at that one. It's fouled back. The 1-1 pitch coming as they look Hamilton back. He's dancing around, creating a huge hole there between third and short. And the 1-1 to Amos misses high. time called. And he can't check his swing. 2-2. Hamilton's off. He's still third without a throw, but strike 3 called on Amos.
At the bat, number 13, Graham Poole.
So Poole's got a chance to drive in another one. He drove in a run with a single into right field his last time up. He takes the first pitch of the AB for a strike. Shows bunt. He pulls it back. It's 1-1. Scratch said he did not drive in a run. It was just a leadoff single back in the third. And he takes a little breaker that doesn't break back to the plate. Ahead 2-1. Infield back and a ton of speed on third base, so contact here probably scores. A run for Texas as the 2-1 misses. Looked like he might have been taken the whole way. Gets a middle fastball on 3-1 to fill the count up. All 4. And Texas has runners on the corners now with only 1 down. Parker Manshak.
Number 24, Parker Manshak.
And Manshak grounded out his first time up. And it looks like we're going to have a runner for Poole. I believe it's going to be Amos. And it is. Number 16 trots out to first base. And we've got runners on the corners. The 11th spot in the order up, Parker Manshak. Defense so far back that I wouldn't be so shocked if he lays a bunt down here. It's almost certainly going to score a run. He shows bunt. Runner takes off for second. They throw down. Uh-oh, they got Hamilton coming home, and he's safe. They tried to draw him off third and get him at home and succeeded, but he's got too much speed. And it's 5-1 now. Manshak takes the 0-1 high. And the curveball from Hilliard stays a little bit high. Manshak's ahead 2-1. Top of the order. And Bryson Mims out on deck. That's 2-2. A little bit late on a 2-2 fastball. He fouls it back. So we'll do that 2-2 again. Strike 3 called. We looked at a good pitch there. 2 down. And Bryson Mims steps in. Bryson hit a ball very hard his last time up, but right at the first baseman. Scratched that right at the shortstop for a double play. He takes the first pitch away. Big swing of the fastball up in the zone, and the count is even at 1. Good cut at that. And Hilliard is a pitch away from getting Tennessee back in the dugout with a chance. Gonna need 4 to keep this one going once we get to the top of the 6th. But first, got to find a way to retire Mims here. 1-2. Curveball misses high. And the count's full now. And Poole is at 32 pitches for Texas, so we'll see what they decide to do when the top of the 6th rolls around. Full count pitch coming. And it hits him right in the elbow. I hope he's okay. Looks like he's fine. So he loses Mims. And now we've got 2 on with 2 outs here in the first. He's going to walk that off. They're going to call time. And if that hit him in the funny bone, it may be a minute. And Camden Estes, the 2-hole hitter for Texas. He steps in looking for a 2-out RBI here. Push another insurance run across for Texas. Looks like Mims is ready. He's okay. There's a good look at Hilliard. Still needing that 3rd out of this inning to give his team a chance.
Number 8, Camden Estes.
Fastball up and in, 1-0. And again, click share. Need to get as many people watching today as we possibly can on this Sunday in Bossier City. The first day of possible eliminations here in the ozone level. 1-1 coming. Curveball and a really good one. Comes back across the plate. It is 1-2 now. And bounces in. Uh-oh. Mims thought it. Amos was going to take off there and almost got caught straight off of first. 2-2. And misses away. They're going to throw behind him out there at second. It's close. Full count coming to Estes with a 3-hole hitter, Mason Hackler, waiting on deck. Mason's the one that hit that hard hit ball at the first baseman a few innings ago. Full count pitch, popped foul. So Estes stays alive. Full count pitch again. Uh-oh. They got him picked off. And that's going to do it for the 5th. A base running mistake. And Tennessee's going to head to the dugout, needing 4 to avoid elimination. You were watching Tennessee versus Texas in elimination play here live from Bossier City, Louisiana. Alrighty, before we get back underway here in the 6th, DYB would like to thank you for your continued support of the DYB Scholarship Program. Through donations and the additional $1 collected at the gate of the tournaments, none of the contributions are used for administrative purposes. All money collected goes to the students. DYB has been able to offer financial assistance to thousands of former players. In 2024 alone, the DYB awarded 100 different $2,000 scholarships to high school seniors, making the total scholarships awarded since the program's inception almost $4 million. So they want to thank you very much for your continued support and ask you to continue to support at dybusa.org, or message the page and tell them you would like to help. Someone will almost certainly point you in the right direction. So Poole going to come back out for, I think it might be his 4th inning of work. Came on in the 3rd and has done a really, really good job keeping this Tennessee offense in check after Biddle had a couple good innings on the mound. Ran his pitch count up a little high.
Leading off the inning, number 1, Bryson.
But remember, if he throws it past 40 pitches, he can't pitch tomorrow if Texas were to hold on here. So Krantz steps in, and Tennessee needs base runners. Going to have to get 3 on for the tying run to come to the plate. And the first pitch to Krantz is swung on a miss, strike 1. The second pitch misses low. Softly hit ground ball. Wide of the third base bag, foul. The 1-2 coming. Ooh, close one. I think everybody in the crowd on one side wanted it. 2-2. Just off the outside corner. Popped up. First baseman's there. Mims diving, and he can't make it. It's foul. Would have been a heck of a play. But Krantz is going to stay alive here. Oh, it comes back and catches the plate. They're going to call that strike 3. Curveball started above his head.
Now batting, number 15, Jet Shepard.
So 38 pitches, and they're going to save Poole for tomorrow. Coach congratulates him. He comes off to an ovation. Excellent job by that young man today in relief.
Number 7, Carson Payne. Coming to
The new pitcher for Texas is going to be Carson Payne.
Grant Poole leading the game with 38 pitches.
Carson Payne needing to get 2 outs here for Texas to remain alive here. Graham Poole came in the 3rd and only allowed 1 run, the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and a 1/3 of the way here through the 6th. Now Carson Payne on to get the final 2. Looks like he's having trouble getting on top of that curveball here in warm-ups. So Poole exits after 38 pitches. And Jet Shepard going to be your batter for Tennessee.
Up to bat, number 15, Jet Shepard.
And Jet grounded out back in the 4th inning to lead things off in the 4th. And behind Jet is Luker and Bolton. And Tennessee looking for base runners now. Down by 4, 2 outs here, or I'm sorry, 1 out here in the 6th. And it's 2-0. And Shepard ahead 3-0. Not the way you want to start here for a relief pitcher here in the 6th. And he gets the fourth pitch of the at-bat over for a strike, 3-1. Popped up. No room. Oh, Lord. That scared me. Hit us on top of the head here. First one all week, it's hit us above. Full count now. So Payne has worked it back full after starting out 3-0. And Shepard is already in the box, ready to go before Payne gets to the mound. 3-2 coming. Swung on. Softly hit. Going to be a tough play. Third baseman fields it cleanly. Throw gets away. And Shepard's going to head to second. So Tennessee's got one of the base runners they need. Might have had him at first with a clean throw. So Shepard looking for not the official scorekeeper, but I'm going to give it an infield single. That was a tough play. And the Texas coach, Will Payne, is going to ask the umpires to get together. I'm not sure what they're asking about. But as you see, they're in pink, cancer awareness. Looks like whatever happened is going to stay as it happened. And the top of the order's up. If Luker can find a way on, gonna make this one real interesting here. Like I said in the opener, on this field, they are never over till they're over. Payne to Luker. Throws behind him. Mims has moved to second base, it looks like. And Shepard's back in plenty of time. Luker swings through a curveball. Uh-oh, ball gets away. Looks like Shepard's going to head down to third without a throw. So 1-1 now to Luker. Runner on third with only one out. In the grand scheme of things, that run doesn't necessarily mean a whole lot if you're the Texas pitcher. They need 4 here as Payne's 1-1 pitch is a curveball. It stayed up in the zone, and Luker swung through it 1-2. Popped up to the mound, makes the play himself. And Payne gets Luker to pop out with a runner on third with one down. And Easton Bolton steps up to the plate for Tennessee, representing their final out. Hits him. 2 on now. And 2 and 3 and 4 due up here for Tennessee. So if Hilliard can find a way on, the cleanup hitter with a ton of power will hit. So they are 1 pitch away from this one getting real interesting here with 2 outs. He throws over. Not in time. You can't have this one end on a base running mistake. He takes off. Mumphrey throws down and gets him. Oh my goodness, and the game ends on a stolen base attempt. Texas wins, and Tennessee is going to be eliminated on a stolen base attempt on a run that for all intents and purposes didn't necessarily matter. So that's it here from field number 9, and Texas eliminates Tennessee here live from Bossier City, Louisiana. The umpires are still conferring, so we're going to stay live for just a second, see if somebody saw something somebody else didn't. And that's it. Texas wins 5-1. We'll see you back in a couple minutes for another elimination game here on Field 9. You've been watching the DYB's presentation of the 2024 Ozone